Welcome to the Mitas Eurocup Series Tractor Pulling from the Brande Pulling Arena in Denmark for the final round of the 950 kg modified class. As we look at the current standings, it's still all to play for, with the top 3 teams only separated by 8 points. We caught up with the reigning champion before the event for his thoughts.
I always hope to win the event, but that's not always possible. This time it's the last Eurocup. This year is a little bit different than last year. Last year we had almost every time smooth, good runs. Yeah, they changed something on the sleds also, and it looks like the tractor was also not okay. The motor do strange, so we make some difference in the motor, and a little bit surprising what happened today. But hopefully we do good to stay still in the third place in the Eurocup. This is the last one, so we have to do good to stay in the top 3. Yeah. And yeah, we try always to win, but this year is not so easy.
First tractor in each class is what we call the test puller. And this time it's Little Rascal from Holland, driven by Hans Grunheid. He's backed out of the run there, so he'll have another chance. Dropped 6 places and he'll come back again for his second run. Right, one of the top contenders now, this is Butter's Let's Try, driven by Oscar van der Wiene from Dronten in Netherlands. Looks like a nice fast run there from Oscar, and yes, out the end for the first full pull. Confirmation from the measuring tower, and the tractors are now in competition. Crowd happy with that first run there from Oscar. Next man up. This is a new tractor this season called Little Bandit. V8 Brad Anderson motor on board. Looks like a cracking run straight down the middle of the track. There you are, Kozijn van Heuvelen from Putten in Netherlands, joining Butter's Let's Try in the pull-off. Next man to the line, this is our interviewee, Wim Dingering, with the Gencon Lambada 8. In third place at the moment. We'll be looking for a full pull to stay in contention. Looks like a nice strong run, lovely shot there, straight down the middle of the track. Super full pull from Lambada 8. It's 3 in the final already. Just having a look overhead, the weather's looking a little overcast. Rain is forecast, and let's hope we can get this class completed before it arrives. Lovely slow motion there of Wim's shutting down after his super full pull run. Next to the line is Swedish Iron Toy, driven by Olaf Roth. Let's hope we can get this run in. It looks as though the rain is starting to close in. This tractor's slightly different, you'll see on the side there, running with twin turbos on the V8. Nice strong run again from Olaf. Oh, lost a pipe at the end there. Looks as though we got a lot of oil around. Looks as though the rain's going to stop the class for a little while here. We have a look at Olaf's run. Nice full pull. And there we go. Oil pipe letting go. Let's hope he can get that fixed for the pull-off. Right, just to recap then, 4 tractors into the final. As we see the crew covering the track. As long as we can keep the rain off the track, and the rain stops shortly, we'll be able to continue with the class. Forecast break here is about 45 minutes to an hour. With a bit of luck, the storm will be through. As you can see there, the crowd just making the use of anything they have there to keep a little bit out of the rain, although it is fairly warm here at Brande today. The gods are shining on us. 45 minutes later, the track's been uncovered and we're ready for pulling again. Now, the leader in the competition, and our second competitor from Putten in the Netherlands, this is Erik van Assel with the Riddle. Looks like a lovely fast run straight down the middle. Eric shutting off there, confirmed from the measuring tower, full pull, and he's in the final with the other 4 guys. Next to the line, this is Burning Baby, driven by Per Nilsson from Sweden. All of the tractors in the class today are V8 configurations running on methanol, most of them using a high helix blower. It's coupled with turbochargers, but they're all looking to put the horsepower down to the track as efficiently as possible. Quite a nice run there from Per, but a little bit short, I think. Yes, 90 metres and 98 centimetres. So just missing out on the full pull. Now our test puller back. And I talked about different permutations. Here on Little Rascal, they're using a turbocharger feeding on the intake. See how he gets on his second run. A little bit out of shape there. I think the steering's taken a bit of a battering. Final distance of 54 metres and 87 centimetres. We caught up with one of our local Danish competitors running alongside these Eurocup tractors.
It's going to be a hard competition, and you should see all the European guys. They have a little stronger engine than I have, but we'll see. Anything can happen in tractor pulling. It's the way it is. So I hope for a good place, good result.
We have one Danish tractor in the Eurocup, and this is Team Boss, driven by Brande Sorensen. Let's see how he gets on. Doesn't seem to be quite locking in there. Dragging him down very early there. Final distance of 39 metres and 65 centimetres for Team Boss. First of the 4 local tractors is Interceptor, driven by Klaus Pedersen. Let's see how he gets on against these top Eurocup tractors. A little bit of a bumpy start, and unfortunately got right out of control there, and not Klaus's day today. Just to add to that, I think he's got a little bit of time in the workshop to get his steering sorted. Next guy to the line is our interviewee, and this is Eric Donovan, driving Enterprise 2. More RPM off the line. Once again, heavy sledge setting for these local guys. Drags him down 47 metres and 99 centimetres. Now Wild Toy, driven by Jørgen Lauritsen. He's got a lot more speed off the line. Drifting to the right-hand side. Oh no. Look on the replay, you can see, just keeps on coming to the right-hand side, touches that white line, and unfortunately, Jørgen is disqualified. Final tractor in this first round, this is First Choice, driven by Jesper Christensen. Seems to have got it hooked up, but again, dragged down 53 metres, 61 centimetres. Seems very happy with that. Best of the local guys. Okay, that concludes the first runs. So let's have a look. We've got 5 in the final now. 4 from the Netherlands, 1 from Sweden. So all to play for. The top contenders are there. Let's see what happens in the pull-off. First man to the line, and this is Butters Let's Try. Nice fast, strong run the first time. He'll be looking to set the distance for them to beat. Straight down the middle. Very, very heavy sledge setting now. A distance of 83 metres and 16 centimetres for Butters Let's Try. Little Bandit now. Nice balance down the middle of the track here. Looks as though he's got a little bit more on him. Yes, moving the flag, 86 metres and 43 centimetres. Now the distance for the rest of them to aim at. Now, Jenkon Lambarder 8. Needs to get in front of Little Bandit, put the pressure on the last man to run. It looks like a lovely run down the middle here. Wim's got it all together. Spinning out there, and the flag moves 87 metres and 63 centimetres. So if Eric on the riddle wants to be champion, he has to come with worst is second place here. Let's see how he gets on. A lot of wheel speed off the line. Oh no, he's got out of shape. And have a look at that, can see he's got out of the track here. Maybe he's overpowered it. But that's the end of the day for the riddle. A distance of 56 metres and 6 centimetres. Swedish Iron Toy was unable to return for the pull-off, so that concludes the class. And if we look at the results there, we can see Gencon Lambarda 8 taking the victory. Little Bandit in second, and Butters Let's Try completing the podium. So there we have the drivers for the day. Getting ready, I think, to spray a little champagne. And with that victory today, Wim is also crowned Eurocup Champion 2014.
That's right, yeah, that's unbelievable. I has to win to make a chance on the Eurocup title. He has to do something specials for him because he was 8 points in the lead. Yeah. And he was maybe, he dropped out for the first run or the second run, go again for the sleds. Maybe he was a little bit scary or something. But he lost and he make a bad pull and I win the class. It's unbelievable.
Everybody goes for the first place, that's normal. Yeah. But the first track of the first run we did lower the horsepower a little bit. And the second run we gave it too much, I think. Because you want to win and you make changes, and it was not the good one.
Now we see the Danish Championship podium and the victory going to Jesper Christiansen with first choice. From a slightly damp Brande pulling arena. That concludes the action today for the 950 kilogram modified class. So the action continues now from the Brande pulling arena with the top class of the day, and this is the 4.5 ton modified Eurocup class. We look at the contenders there. Two main guys in it at the moment with 2 rounds left. And that's Whispering Giant on 85 points and Intertechno Lambarda on 77 points. First tractor to the line, and this is Green Fighter, driven by Enrico Bolathon from Germany. 3 V12 Allisons on board, a lot of horsepower. Let's see what he can do. Nice straight run there. Lovely full pull. Caught up with Hans Zubia to tell us a little bit more about his tractor Whispering Giant.
This tractor, its name is the Whispering Giant. It has 4 Klymov TV3 engines, helicopter engines, and each engine is about 2,000 horsepower, so almost 8,000 in total.
So it's a big machine.
Yeah, it's the big machine for the heavy class.
Now we have Hans on the track here with Whispering Giant. We'll just show you a little bit different on the turbine tractors. To get them up to speed before the start of the race, they actually use a secondary turbine to power up the main ones. Once they're up to speed, the starter is removed and the tractor's ready to go. See what he can do. Nice balance, nice straight run there from Hans, one Whispering Giant. Super full pull again. Just having a quick look at the slow motion as he's shutting down. Let's see what Hans thought of the run.
It was a very fast pull. The sleds is light, but we'll see in the final.
Last look at the onboard from Whispering Giant. This is 8,000 horsepower going down this track in under 8 seconds. Now we have our second German competitor, and this is Christian Sommer, driving a tractor called Iwan. Similar Isotov turbine-powered machine, maybe a little less horsepower than Whispering Giant. Let's see what he can do today at Brande. Lovely run, slightly down the left-hand side of the track. It's the third tractor now into the pull-off. Now the next man to the line is from the Netherlands. This is Green Spirit 6, driven by Peter de Ret. This tractor is powered by two supercharged V12 Rolls-Royce Griffin engines. See if he can put the power down on the track here today. Lots of RPM off the line, looks a nice strong run. Powering through the full pull line. See the slow-mo, see the methanol burning off there. Looks as though we've got an additional fire on the chassis. See if the crew can get that put out fairly quickly. Make sure he's all right to come back for the pull-off. Well done, guys. Nearly got it. She's out now. So the final tractor up now of the 5 Eurocup tractors competing today. And this is Intertechno Lambarde.
Yeah, right. It's four Hemis V8 motors. A lot of horsepower. Yeah, we drive for many years about this, and yeah, this year we struggle a little bit with the tires and with go straight over the track. So it's hopefully we go a little bit straighter than the last couple times. Last Eurocup in Putten we win the class over there, but still go to the left side. So hopefully stay in the right spot.
Okay, let's see what Wim can do now on Intertechno Lambarde. Needs a full pull to get in the final. Looks like a good strong run from Lambarde. A little bit scenic, but yes, full pull. And that concludes the first runs for the Eurocup tractors. 5 in the final. Now we have 3 Danish Championship tractors. Let's see how they get on the same setting as the Eurocup tractors. First man to the line, this is Leif Jorgensen. The tractor he calls Sleighooden. A little bit different configuration, 2 V12 turbocharged engines. If you look at the front there, Keith Black V8. What an awesome sight. There we go, full pull. I bet the team are really happy with that. The Danish crowd also really appreciated that run from the local man. And you can see what it means to Leif. Next man to the line, this is Ole Mikkelsen with this tractor he calls Red Thunder. Rolls-Royce Griffin powered. Dragged down a little bit early, and a distance of 92 metres and 79 centimetres for Ole. Final Danish tractor in the class now, and this is Big Mama 2, driven by Søren Dahl. 2 V8 turbocharged diesel engines on board. You see the power being delivered in there. It's a nice run. Digging it out at the end there for a nice full pull for Big Mama 2. So that concludes the first runs. And if we look, there's 5 tractors in the Eurocup pull-off, 3 from Holland, 2 from Germany, 2 local Danish chaps, including a very happy Leif Jorgensen.
I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy.
What happened out there? It was amazing.
It was, I have only one thing in my head. I just want to give it all I got. Just to prove that in Little Denmark there is a crazy guy who also couldn't get in the pull-off to the Eurocup.
Okay, pull-off time. First man to the line, and this is Green Fighter. Let's see if Enrico can get these 3 Allisons tuned up and get the power to the track. And he'll be looking to set the distance for them all to beat. Like a nice run there, dragging him down now just over 100 metres. And the final distance there of 104 metres and 1 centimetre. And that's what they'll be aiming at now. 4 more to run in this pull-off. Next to the line will be our current Eurocup leader, and that's Whispering Giant. I talked to Hans earlier. Let's see if he can put the power to the ground, get that 8,000 horsepower harnessed. Looks like a steady run. Got it all together now. Looks as though he's moved the flag just a little bit. Yes, 106 meters and 32 centimeters. Nicely balanced run there from Hans, and he takes the lead. Third tractor in the pull-off, and this is Iwan, second German tractor. Might be a little bit underpowered on this track today. Nice run though. Just dragging him down. 91 meters and 90 centimeters. Green Spirit was not able to return for the pull-off, so the last guy in competition for the Eurocup today is Intertechno Lambert. Looking for the victory today, lying in second place overall. RPM on those engines, just drifting to the left slightly. A nice strong run there from Lamberde. A final distance of 104 meters and 80 centimeters. Good enough for second today. Now let's see how Leif gets on. He said he was very pleased to be up against these Eurocup tractors. See what he can do in the pull-off. Shutting down there a little bit shorter than the other guys. 88 meters and 53 centimeters for Leif in the pull-off. Lovely slow-mo there. You can see those diesel engines really on song. Okay, final guy in the class. Leif will be looking very closely to see this. Little internal competition here for the best Danish tractor. Big Mama 2. Getting dragged down a little bit early. I think it's going to be short. Checking for the distance from the measuring tower. It's close, Leif, thanks. And a distance of 80 meters and 46 centimeters. So they are. Leif takes the victory for the Danish tractors today. That concludes the action from the 4.5 ton modified class. You can see the results there. Win going to Whispering Giant with a distance of 106 meters 32 in the pull-off. Intertechno Lamberde second, and Green Fighter completing the podium.